Check, check. Welcome to the Pain Lab, Sybil's Apprentice. I'm streaming. It's Twitch. I haven't done that for a while. I guess it was maybe 2 weeks ago when I did. But we're testing a deck here we're calling Pest Control. So we'll see if this completely fails me while I'm on stream, because that's what I expect. So I'm still testing my equipment. I don't have a full screen here, so I can't see if anybody's talking to me, so that's kind of embarrassing and almost makes it useless, but I can always trim it up and sharpen it up and make it look good for YouTube later. I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to...
Why do you keep looking over here?
I keep looking over there because you're here with me, and I can't see if there's anybody on. That is a horrible, horrible hand. I cannot start with that. That's also a crap hand, but at least I have 2 lands, so we'll throw that away. It's called Pest Control because it uses Pest and Dina Soul Steeper, but mostly I find Eldrazi a pest these days now that MH3 is out. So, oh, and the first thing it's going to do is put me up against somebody else playing green. Is it going to be elves? It's going to be elves, I bet. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, dryads. Okay, so we got somebody else that's rampant. Of course they are. Now that we know a little bit better how the algorithm works and how they match people up, and while the shuffler may not be rigged, the matchmaking is weighted. Alright, so best way to do this is to drop a land, put a +1 on there. Are they going to get rid of it? No, they're going to see what else I've got coming. Alright. Fair enough. Do I swing into their 1/2? That says Death Touch, so I believe no is the correct answer. I will not be swinging into that. Since I am just messing around here, I may not try to do commentary through this entire thing. I might record a voice-over later, but that can't be good. So, it's Scapeshift, so that makes it a little interesting. I've got a couple of Scapeshifts, so let's drop this. I don't like the idea of throwing away my 1. Oh, yes I do. I was going to say I don't mind the idea of throwing away my 1 swamp because I can get it back with this card. Choose up to 4. So they will, you know what, they're going to come into play tapped. Let's just do this and let's get maximum value. Absolutely maximum value. Oh, or we could just win the game right now. It's only got a 57 win rate, 57% win rate right now. I've obviously had a good string. This is after 4.5 hours of trying to put this deck together and making it work. So this is built by me from scratch instead of net decking the way I usually do. I'm trying to make strides forward. Thank you. Thank you. My wife who started deck building before she even started playing the game. So I'm proud of that.
You are.
I am. I'm very proud of you for doing that.
Oh.
It's a skill that I've lost. How about that? This isn't anything genius though. I am. This is me doing it. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it. So this isn't going to be good. But yeah, there's no genius moves here and stuff. It's Scute Swarm and it's green ramp. So I mean, that's how hard can that be, right? But having said that, I put a fun quirk or 2 in there for me, just for me. Like I said, this is 4.5 hours of playing this deck as a losing proposition. So, yeah, this we're going to test it out live and see how it's going. Let's get as much value and try to get around those lightning bolts, those shocks. You can tell I'm old because I'm looking for lightning bolts. Nobody plays lightning bolts these days. It's all shocks and other stuff. I'm old. I'm so old. It's kind of. I feel that way. Anyhow, now I'm starting to sound like an old man. So yeah, so here's everything that you've already seen before. So they're just waiting for me to put down plenty of creatures so they can wipe the board. Surely they're going to Blood Chief 160. Oh man, don't get me started on that. Yeah. Maybe they aren't drawing what they wanted to yet. So this is pest control because I play Pest Infestation to destroy the artifacts and such. I didn't appreciate that, sir. That's okay. You're probably not going to appreciate some of the stuff I'm going to do. So that's what I'm hoping. I'd like to see what else you got going on in here. But since you have 164 cards, more cards than you can actually shuffle, that's the main thing, though. I've got to look at this as this is not the real game. This is sacrifice one of them and then sacrifice the other, right? No? Okay. All right. Blood Chief's Thirst, this next one? Nope, Shield Roots. All right, that's fine. That's a card right there. That's a card. Yeah, we'll do this. Put this on the board. I should actually work a little harder on this and get some more synergies out of it. Actually, if you're watching this, if you're seeing this, make a comment below. See how I can improve this. I know I could probably choose some better lands. The link is in the description, or rather the cards, the deck list is in the description. Yeah, tell me what I'm doing wrong here. Make some suggestions for me. Another one of these? Do I try to get some more value out of this? So if I do this, see if we can like break their spirit. That's the kind of decks I want to build, ones that break their spirit. I guess I can't whine when people do that to me, though, right? It shouldn't be. I can do whatever I want. I'm a hypocrite. I almost used somebody's name, but I won't do that. Well, that was interesting. All right, so what do we have going on here? Do I have any? I do have a land to bring back. So I will bring that land back. Well, I could do a land or a creature, but let's get... We're actually trying to build up to something big or bigger than what we have going on here. I got rid of the flings. I tried a lot of different things and varied success. I'm going to regrow this. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and create 4 of these. 1, 2. I'll create 4. I'm not going to destroy any of my artifacts or enchantments. Let's just do this. So I can feed them to her if she needs it. All right. Do they wipe me out? Do they restart everything? If I do, I can just regrow it. 161 cards. You might want to put a tutor in there, I guess. Yeah, they have these ridiculous size. So this is going to do 3 points of damage to it. What's the most I can get out of it?
When people say arena is a good place to learn how to play.
It is not. Arena is a horrible place to learn. No, it's a terrible, terrible place to learn how to play. They don't seem to be playing. They're playing creature removal. They're not playing enchantments and such. So let's see what I can squeeze out of this. Because we're going to ramp to the moon and beyond. I can only choose one thing to bring back. I will bring this back then, because my mana should be overwhelming if they don't do something about it. So I'm going to have to remember to tap everything first. There's a shortcut to fast tap all of my mana, but I'll gain life on that, sure, thank you. What is this going to do? This is for the lands. I don't care about that just yet. We'll save that for later. Let's tap and see how much mana and how many pests we can put on the board. We can put... They are oops, cleared the right one here. They are going to be pests for this person. So let's go with 10. That's a horrible episode of SpongeBob. Pet or pest. Yeah. I could see that. I think this is maybe going to be it. If they wipe out, at least I'll get some life. I've had terrible matchups. So far, we're leaning in the right direction. But we just might be getting some favorable matchups, right? Well, I'll take that win, but I hate Arena, so sorry, people. Yeah, we'll take that win. Maybe this is just going to be the best 2 out of 3, and it'll be the best 3 of 3. I don't know. We're going to do one more. Do I take a look at the deck? Let's take a quick look at the deck. I usually save that for the end, but I'm just so ecstatic by how it performs so far. So I've got Utopia Sprawl. I have Pest Infestation, and they do look like Pet or Pest from SpongeBob. Only got a couple of those in there. Have some Wishclaw Talismans. I'm hoping, because of the Aftermath Analysis and some other ramp that I have in here, I'm hoping that I can go in and get a game-winning card on that turn instead of giving them the talisman. If I have to give them the talisman, I can go back and destroy it with the Pest Infestation before they get a chance to use it. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Gaea's Blessing to keep from getting milled out. Regrow to get back the things that I am throwing in the graveyard. I've got 3 of these in there. I haven't used it yet. I got it in there for the landfall trigger, the +1 counters. I should maybe lean more heavily into that. This is just a one of, just because if I have to dig it up with a Wishclaw, I can put them further behind. Loaming Shaman, just one of those so I can get my graveyard in case they send anything in there that the Gaea's Blessing doesn't bring back. Lots of Spelunking. Scute Swarm. Wishclaw Talisman is an artifact. It's 1 black, 1 colorless, and the Wishclaw Talisman comes into play tapped. You can spend 1 mana, remove a counter of the 3 that are on there, because it comes in with 3, and you can go find any card in your deck. But you have to give it to the other person after that. So you're going to get to use it 2 out of 3 times, because every time you use it, you're going to take a counter off. So you're, in theory, going to get to use it, but like giving them any card in their deck, especially in this Eldrazi rich environment, is probably a horrible idea. So you generally only want to play that on your own terms, but it is what it is. Lots of Spelunking in there, some Scapeshift to get rid of land, to get more triggers off of Bristly Bill, the Spine Sower, a couple of 1 rings in there for card draw. And then we go for the Virtue of Strength to get lots and lots of mana when we tap those. Split between the Nyxbloom Ancient and the Virtue of Strength. One's a creature, one's a enchantment with a sorcery adventure side. We do that just so we kind of split it up a little bit. All our eggs aren't in one basket. This is the land base, just a couple of swamps because doing that Torment of Hailfire and Dina needs black also. Those two need black. This needs a double black, so I do have 2 swamps in there just in case. The Utopia Sprawl will give us the other black that we need. 20 actual forests and 4 Brokers Hideouts. I should maybe switch some of these to get me swamps. Yeah, but I don't know. I should probably leave it the way it is. It's working right now. Anyhow, let's get back to the game. We only care about this if it works, right? So, we will find out if it works now. All right, we are going on vacation, so I did want to put something up. I've been working. I should have probably spent those last 4 hours working on the episode that we worked on about Commander and how everybody that plays Commander is a liar. That's strong language, huh? Yeah. There's certain caveats and so on, but we talk about that during the episode. So if anybody wants to see that, they can stick around. We're going on vacation, though, so I will not be here to work on it. It's a very short 12-minute video, but I'm doing it differently. That is not what I wanted to throw in the graveyard. I need my Loaming Shaman to get those back. Yeah, I think my matchups have gotten... I made a change to this deck, and it's weighted differently because I am not having the crap matchups that I've had for the last 4.5 hours. So that's something to take note of. At any rate, the episode, we talk about that then. But we did a podcast style where our faces, well, I'm not on screen, and Lori is not there. What does this do? So this is going to put the counters on it. Do I... It's an enchantment. I should get that out now. Yes, I should get that out now. Because we are hoping for lots of landfall. We'll put counter on there. Do I have... I don't even have a land to bring back. So there's no point in casting it. Yeah, this deck is definitely weighted differently since they are not throwing the crap at me that they were. Yeah, so anyhow, the other episode is podcast style from the standpoint. So I'm trying to put lots of interesting visuals in there to keep people's attention. Nobody really watches me more than 30 seconds anyhow. I appreciate those people that do. I'm sure that 30 seconds seems like an eternity to them. That's probably all they can stand. Oh, man. Well, interesting. Okay, so let's do this. We'll put a 1/1 counter on there. So we're going to just see 2 decks going wide against each other. So that's what we're going to see here. Auto pay. I'm going to set this up for my black later on just in case I need it. What is this going to do for me? If I throw it away, it's not going to do anything because I have 0 lands in there. So, and that I need 7 mana for. So, we're just going to have to go slow this game. Poison Dart Frog. I have not seen, for this being so anticipated, I have not seen a lot of people use that guy. I remember thinking I was going to use the heck out of him, but Poison Dart Frog. Green and a colorless. Tap him for any color mana. And the Poison Dart Frog. Slow down. Oh, they put a Garruk's Uprising in there. Garruk's. Anyhow, 2 mana, and you can gain Death Touch to land a turn. I might be tired. I should stop talking. I got up early. And it shows. What are we looking at? So there's 4, 5, 6. Oh, I need to click that button. Yeah, we'll do that next turn. 45 cards. Yeah, I thought I would see more poison dart frogs. Well, we're opening up Ixalan stuff now. It's going up for sale in my store Dark Ritual on TCGplayer. That's going to be a problem. Okay, so we may not show you 3 exciting and victorious wins like I was hoping, but we'll say no blocks here. But I'm looking for suggestions and ways of. Oh man, I don't have Spelunking down. If I did, I would absolutely use it. I'm just going to go ahead and do this now. And no attacks. All right, those 8/8, 9/9s, all those ridiculous tramplers are going to be a problem. But this has some shenanigans in it, so we may. We don't have shenanigans to deal with that. Oh man, if that thing had haste, I'd be in trouble. What the what? What is this crap? Wow. Well, all right. Like I said, game over, man. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. More importantly, give me some suggestions on a better way to play this. I'm going to tap for a plethora of mana. Maybe I can pull something off, but no. If they send everything through, there's got to be a better. What the? Yeah. All right. So, does everything have trample? Everything's going to have trample. So, yeah, no point in blocking that. There's no way I could have stopped 27 points of damage. Our run was short-lived. I may play it one more time. Consider this a bonus game. That was not a satisfying note to end on. We'll play one more. Who's on tonight? All right. Last time. See if we can get some more interesting cards. Something you haven't seen yet. 2 cards you haven't thought of putting together. And see how Peter. Oh, this is not. No bueno. If it isn't good, don't keep it, right? Mulligan. We'll keep this. We actually want lands in the graveyard. So. All right, Spelunking. All right, so we've got some possibilities here. That reduces our possibilities significantly. What are we doing here? So we're going to try to get away with the Spelunking first. I'm not going to put it on the battlefield. I'm going to hope to sneak past their shock or whatever shenanigans. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, none of this is good. All right, so I need some mass removal. Yeah, I need some mass removal. A Meat Hook Massacre, a non-nerfed Meat Hook Massacre would be good. Well, this is disappointing. I was talking about the decks being weighted. It's just waiting for me to start filming before it crapped on me. All right, so let's drop this. Let's do this. Spelunking will give us a little bit of something. Nerfed the fact that it's been, you know how nerf stuff is safe? It's been, they've, let's see, true. They've made these things, they've weakened a lot of these effects. And the whole arena, the arena cards are, instead of doing them the way they printed, instead of somebody like actually, you know, I don't want to talk about the people.
You answered my question.
Okay, all right, yeah, because I just if the designers were on top of things, but I know they're being pushed by Hasbro to make that money, money. Gotta make that money. Let's put them all on one creature then, I guess. Okay. Spread it around a little bit. See what else we can try into. All right. Well, at least we're seeing something a little bit different. No. They're just waiting for these things to get big and swing in. They're going to probably put down a festival or something. Nope, another Garrick's Wake. Well, they're heading in for another Galta. No, what is this? Stalwart Speartail. Okay. Swinging in? No? Yeah, okay. Anything that I can kill? Anything? No, I need to try to pull off some shenanigans. There's got to be something else here. No? They're doing the math. Oh! They're deciding the math isn't that good. All right. Well, I will take the 5 then. Are you... Yeah, the shuffler's not rigged at all. It's not... Yeah. Yep. What happens if I... All right, let's do this. Let's just do it. See. Select a value for X. Maybe I should read this. Put X 1/1 counters on lands you control. They're hasty and still lands. Yeah. I'm not going to do it. If I was better at math, I would have figured something out there, but I'm not better at math, so. Probably should be. All right. You can see that trample is more than 12. Maybe they want to grind my nose and it will give me an extra turn. Yeah, whatever. You got it. I will say good game and FO. So there you go. Boom. Forget about it. I'm... I told them good game. They didn't hear me. They're not watching me. Maybe that's how they're winning. They're watching me. Maybe. Do I settle for a 3 out of 5? I guess if you were actually watching me on Twitch right now, you could settle for a 3 out of 5 game. I want to see something more than a Scute Swarm win, though. In theory. This should be the last one, though. Got a day to get ready and pack, so. Not an exceptional way to go there, but I do have other possibilities with Dina in hand, and I'm up against a red deck again. So, I mean, that's when people say the shuffler's not rigged and blah, 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 those people that tell you just need to learn how to play the game. Don't they ever notice that you only play the certain kind of deck over and over again? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The only real magic is Commander, anyhow. I wonder how much hate I can draw in the comments for that one. Let's do this, and let's put this back in our hand. Spelunking is awesome. I do wish it gave you a little bit more of a benefit. Actually, I should be putting caves in. I should look for caves. What are we up against here? Oh, another dinosaur. So yeah, well, I'm going to have no choice but to do the Scute Swarms to do this. Do that. Get a couple more creatures on board. All right, do we play Dina and Spelunking again? Because they're going to build up their dinosaurs as fast as they can. I need to get as much. Yeah, there we go. Shock. All right. So I'm going to give them another target. And let's do this. Interesting. And that does not count towards land towards turn. All right. 2, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I can triple my mana. Oh, are you going to do it? What are you going to go for? You're going to go for Dina, right? Okay. I'm actually fine with that. I am 100% okay with you doing that. Because there's Bristly Bill. Let's get this on the board. And, yeah. Now we can maybe do something here. Do you have ossification? Can that get exile target creature or planes? Are you? That's fine. Fine. It's all good. It's all good. Let's do this. And this is why we have the one ring in here as backup. Let's go ahead and draw those cards and see if we're going to get anything. We're not going to get anything. We can regrow something. What do we regrow? Regrow the Scute Swarm? Or do we go for our mana? Tempted. I am tempted. That's going to take everything to try to cast it. I think we do this. Put this down. Put this down. And let's put some counters on things. Let's do Bill. Let's do the Scute Swarm. And let's see what our next couple of cards are. All right. Pest Infestation. We've got some possibilities here. We can. Do we get Dina back? Do we get Dina and Bill back? Let's find out. Like I said, that's what Pest Infestation is in here for. If I could say it without being tongue-tied. Oh no, and another thing? How rude. Well, what can we do about this? Let's drop this. Let's give him a +1. And now, what's our magic number? Our magic number is 3. How convenient. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, whoops, 1. 2, 3. And that's auto pay. Nice. Let's see what our next couple of cards are. Good game. Are you giving up? I'm okay if you are. I'll take this 3 out of 5 wins. They don't even have a ridiculously sized deck. Oh, wait a minute. Never let them live. How big can Dina get? Whenever another dinosaur to the end of turn. Okay. Are you going to swing in? Going to swing in with everything? Oh, they're not. All right. Let's do this. We got a couple lands in the graveyard. I just want you to see what else this deck can do. So let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. All right. Hopefully that was worth waiting for. It's going to keep going from here. Oh, it's not. It's not going any further than that. All right, so 3 out of 5. Well, that was tonight's episode of the Pain Lab with Tybalt's Apprentice. So, yeah. Anyhow, suggestions for the deck, leave them down below. And thanks for watching. Now, how do I end this stream? It's a shame I can't see the bottom of my screen. So I